Hello you beautiful people, today let's talk about one of the most powerful and fun PvE setups you can use. And since Redrix is getting a buff here real soon, this is the perfect time to grab it out of the vault and start getting used to it. Well, at least for the people who have been sleeping on this gun, because I've been using it in PvE and let me tell you, it is a monster. The one I have is mostly range focused, but the main thing here is its perk Desperado, which allows you to increase your fire rate while keeping the same damage after successfully proccing the outlaw perk, which in PvE absolutely destroys everything. And when you combine it with the lethal recluse for those close range enemies, it's not even fair. When it comes to mods, I'm using target adjuster, but I do change it sometimes for counterbalance, but that's mainly up to you. Now the reason I prefer range above stability is I wanted to be able to hit really far distances, because sometimes, especially for the new content coming up, you gotta play it safe, and the fact that this weapon grants you insane damage with its perk should be really useful when it comes to new content and higher level enemies. Get those headshot kills, proc outlaw, reload, and then melt the knights, wizards, or whatever stands in your way, and do that with extra Desperado damage. This perk in my opinion is really close to exotic perk when it comes to PvE. There are so many exotic weapons that have meh perks on them, meanwhile we have a legendary that absolutely shreds in PvE. Speaking of legendary, that's another plus for this weapon. It opens up the heavy slot or the energy slot for an exotic weapon. Maybe you want to run it with Risk Runner for some fallen activities or any of the powerful exotic heavy weapons. Especially that new Void exotic rocket launcher that has been spotted for shadowkeep. Yeah, that thing looks badass guys, it looks beautiful. The heavy I like to run it with at the moment is one of my favorites lately, Tractor Cannon. Two reasons why I like Tractor Cannon above others. One, it combines perfectly with Recluse, and two, it buffs all incoming damage. So it's not only good for your setup, but it's always welcome in groups. What I like to do is dodge, go invis, walk up to the high HP enemies, use tractor, and then melt the enemy. However, when Shadowkeep goes live, some people prefer standing back and sniping, so you can always swap it out for Darcy or Borealis, which also is a really good choice, as you can change those elements for different shields, and if you're looking for some massive damage, 1000 Voices is always there. Well, that's assuming you already have it and you're not still looking for it after like 200 runs. I remember there was this one guy that had over 100 runs and still didn't have it, while I opened 2 chests and got 2 in a row. Yeah, let me tell you, that was awkward. I really felt bad for the guy. Anyway, Redrix, ladies and gentlemen, check it out, give it a chance. If you haven't done the quest steps, start doing them. This weapon already is a beast in PvE and will be even better here really soon. Probably both in PvE and PvP. Don't be lazy because you might regret it. Also keep in mind that quest is pretty long if I remember correctly, so you probably want to start working on it as soon as possible. There you have it guys, one of my top PvE builds, Redrix, Recluse and Tractor. I would love to hear your thoughts about this pulse rifle. Are you using it at all? Are you still on the quest line? If you do have it, what setups do you like to run it with? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm trying to hit 1k subs guys, so a like or a sub is super appreciated and it helps me out a lot. Thank you once again, and as always, have a crazy beautiful day.